Hello viewers again, welcome to another video by yours truly, Stefura. We'll be looking today at the music machine. It released just a few minutes ago, hours ago, on the Steam store. Let's have a look-see. It starts off at this VR menu screen, so... hold left. What the... Alright, I am confused. What did he say his name was? He didn't.
Oh? Is he bringing the boat back for us?
Of course not.
Right, of course not. It's lonely here. But we're used to loneliness.
Loneliness? Okay.
Right?
I don't know about you.
Come on! I have no friends and everyone thinks I'm a weirdo.
That's a part of being an adolescent. Loneliness? Is it really spelled like that? I don't know. Is growing up enlisting your barber as an emergency contact?
Okay, Mr. Dramatic.
It's talking to people who won't answer. And it's suspecting that Travis Bickle wasn't actually crazy.
Who's Travis Bickle?
Never mind. Yeah, as you can see, the game has a very interesting art style to it.
You don't actually want to kill me.
Yeah, we have a ghost named Quintin who has embodied into our body, and he kind of wants to kill me. How? I have no bloody idea. He's kind of possessing us, but I guess he's not really possessing us because he can't do anything. Well, at least for what I know, he can't doing anything. But this is a little exploration game, horror. Really don't know what to call it yet. An exploration game for sure. That's there. There we go. Let's get inside this house. Oh, now I just went through all the dialogue. I have no... No, what are you hoping to find? I'm hoping to find whoever poked those people full of holes and left them in a pile. Okay.
Just because they make you look at something, I mean, I pay attention to it.
And also just because they found some bodies here doesn't mean them psycho murderers hanging around. This doesn't make any sense. And besides, you could just make me stab myself to death by stabbing you after. Blah blah blah. Be satisfied like old age. You're young, I have time. At least, let me have a cigarette. I am dying for a cigarette, Quintin. I would have thought after 3 months you'd be over that. Well, I'm not. Isn't lung cancer a fiendishly horrible way to die? Just go away, let me smoke, and in 30 or 40 years I'll die of lung cancer. You get your revenge, I don't have to someone else controlling my body for the rest of my life. Girls your age shouldn't smoke, Haley.
Well, girls my age shouldn't be puppeted by vengeful ghosts either.
Well, finally they shut up and I can at least try left-clicking into... Yeah, there we go. I had to wait until they stopped talking to actually enter these places, which is a little bit odd. Ah, by holding that you get to see the cursor. Wrenches. There's nothing in the drawer. There's absolutely nothing in this room. Excuse me. Now, where do we head out now? This forest is quite nice looking, at least, but it's really disorientating. At least there are these two houses which kind of act as a beacons in this orange and black land. Hopla. Apparently, there we go. I have to be very specific on where I click that. Well, another totally empty room. There's a bed. Huh? They've been slept in recently. Well, at least we know that someone has slept in here. No one has touched these decayed. They're covered in dust. Achoo! Blech. Dust. Well, there's nothing else here. I would notice if there were, because everything is in this shade of orange and black. Alright. Now tell me, Quintin, where do we head next? This is a path, so I assume we will go along the path. That is the easiest way to traverse this weird and desolate area. Oh, I think I see something over yonder. Those are either rocks or something useful. I can't distinguish what it is. So we just have to walk all over there. Oh, it's either rocks or an old building that has just fallen down. Yeah, it's an old fallen down building. With nothing though here. Huh. Hold on, did we grab that? Throw? Do we have a... Well, that's an arrow if I ever saw one. Alright. Don't know why I can do that. It's filled with rainwater. Let me drink some, I'm thirsty. Seriously? Sure, it's just rainwater. There's nothing wrong with rainwater. Blech. It's really nasty. Well, that was useless. Grab spork. Rusty knives and a spoon. So we didn't find anything in here. I'll go grab the throwing thing, because if there is something to kill here, that's something to... I can use this. If I need to throw this at someone. We didn't find a shovel, but if we find a shovel, this is the first place I'm gonna come back to. Just gonna go into the woods and see if I can find anything random here. I doubt it. Everything that I need to find is probably in the lighted areas. Is there something behind that? Oh, that's a house. Hi, house. I do wonder what is inside the house. That's the sea. Can I bring this thing with me? Oh, come on. I can't bring that with me. I'm gonna throw that down there. Well, that flew. Alright, what do we have here? Nothing to see.
It just feels wrong somehow.
In here?
Everywhere. The whole island.
I don't feel anything.
Of course you don't.
That's a newspaper article or something. I come here for Bible camp as a little boy. Met a girl named Heather. We were lonely children. Sometimes loneliness forges the strongest bonds. While the others participated in camp activities, we explored the woods together. We loved to hunt for snakes under rotten logs and rocks and to climb trees. She had a huge bag of sunflower seeds that we ate as we sat in the branches. Our families lived close, but after those few weeks I never saw her again. That was 33 years ago. Now this island is mine, and it is empty. I've known many women since then, in more ways than my child's mind could have imagined. But I still remember Heather, who to me will forever remain a chubby, wild-haired 11-year-old girl. In this moment of foolish nostalgia, I'll leave this note for posterity. I, the king, will die, and these buildings will rot, more than they already have. Maybe someday, someone will find this. They will know that a boy named Roger and a girl named Heather met here, and they hunted snakes, climbed trees, and ate sunflower seeds together. I'm expecting a jump scare in one of these fucking buildings. It just can't not be happening. I mean, the game is at least telling me that it is a horror game. There has to be. And there is this false sense of security right now in just where nothing is kind of happening. I wonder where my weapon went. Well, I've lost that now forever. I hope it's not actually important for me to have that. Or if it is, there are other things like that. Because if some sort of weird forest monster suddenly comes from there, then I'm kind of screwed. I guess I would be anyway, because that's just one fucking stick that I had. But still. The game is very weird and impressive, at least. I mean, the graphic style. It's very strange. Oh my fucking god, it's a lost hatch. That's odd, it's made out of copper. And it hasn't oxidized yet. It's shiny like I can see your reflection.
And do you like what you see?
Oh, for God's sake. Stop. I don't want to have sex with a 12-year-old girl. Dying hasn't changed that.
Oh, calm down, jeez. I was just wondering if you think I'm attractive.
Well, that doesn't help, Haley. You would be attractive if you weren't a child. Now let's stop talking. You're giving me a very awkward boner here.
Why do you always act like I'm asking for sex? I've never asked you for sex.
Oh god, this is weird.
I'm not even sure how that would work now.
Masturbation? Ectoplasm? Dick? Oh, I don't wanna...
I only wanted to be friends. You're the one to turn us into something weird.
Haley, there's no way a 12-year-old girl and a lonely 34-year-old man can be together alone every day without it turning into something weird. Especially when the girl keeps asking uncomfortable questions about how her body looks.
Well, that was fun.
Let's just see what's down this hatch. We can open it? Oh, thank God. Well, we have a little
I'm 13, by the way, not 12.
What?
You said I was 12. I'm 13.
You're a child.
No, I'm not.
You are.
You talk like
An adult. You're starting to look like an adult. Maybe sometimes you think like an adult. But you're a 12-year-old girl, Haley.
13.
Adults don't run to their daddies and lie about being molested when they can't handle rejection.
I'm sorry. I was angry. I wanted him to care for once.
Well, good job. He cared enough to put a dozen bullets in me. And now I'm dead. I'm never going to have a wife, and I'm never going to have a children. Any friendship we might have had died with me.
I don't believe that.
You don't have to. This is how life works. You punch a hornet's nest and you get stung. Okay, this is definitely gonna be a playthrough because this is so weird. Wonder where this leads. Okay, this is a little room filled with nothing. Well, I took a look at the controls and I definitely saw that spacebar was jump. But apparently it is not. Alright, do we have some no notes here? We can't Oh, alright, we can pick that up. Examine papers. Pages of a survival newsletter. They're all quite old. Are these the same? Probably. This game is giving me ammunition. That doesn't really seem to be good. These boards look new. Yank.
Oh, that's not gonna happen. There's something around here we can use to break through them.
In this exact room, or do we have to go and search for them? Because I punch.
Ow! What the hell, Quintin?
Punch. That was fun. Oh, that just turns that off. Oh, these things maybe I can open. It's stuck or locked. It's stuck or locked. It's stuck or locked. Well, I doubt there's anything here because we can't see anything else. Music is kind of loud now. I hope it's not too loud for recording because I did put the volume down. I can't pick that up anymore. I really hope there are going to be any monsters here. Too heavy for me to lift. Alright, but why is it there then? I can go through the chairs for some reason. Can I just throw this at the fucking wall? Yeah, that didn't do anything. I guess we need to find something on the ground top side to either do something to this or to the door itself. But we need to go back up. There was another building right next to this. Alright. We shall continue on. That's the building I saw before we entered the hatch. So we are looking for... So we have kind of now understand what's going on in here. We are a dead ghost and we are seeking revenge on a murder that happened on this island 30... well, I don't know many how years ago, but some years ago. And we have abducted Haley to help us in our quest. What is this? Well, this is all sorts of weird.
Wow, this thing makes me feel weird.
It's just a rock with a strange symbol on it.
You don't feel it?
I don't feel anything. I'm a ghost. Duh.
I wonder if we can examine that. Oh, why is the forest dead in this part? That's strange.
It's pointing north.
I have no idea how you do that. Tell it how it goes north.
Well, I have a good sense of direction. You don't.
Well, you just need to look at the sun and then you can kind of figure out where the fuck north is. And the trees. Well, it's a little hard on this part, but...
It's not actually a door. It's a concrete outline. I think it's a part of the wall.
And there's another entrance?
One would assume so.
Alright. We shall find another entrance, even though a part of me thinks that that's under this place. It's like it's in the tunnel or something. Well, these are... looks relatively new. These planks are... okay, they're not holding the entire building, that would be silly. No.
It's too dark to see anything.
Alright. I guess we need to get... there is another way into the building. My guess is either somehow very weirdly we get on top of it, or the hatch leads into the church. But first we need to find some items that make us at least get through the things that are stopping us in the hatch. Very interesting the game is. Alright, in here we have absolutely nothing. Sometimes it's pretty... Just look at this. Look at this. Don't tell me this confuses you the hell out of you. What are you watching? You're just watching an orange blip. Oh, a black blip. Into there. It can get a little bit disorientating at points. Like here. On a perfect angle. You can at least see the black outlines, but it's like you're entering a void through that door. Alright. Still on the beach. Throwing stuff. I'm still wondering why we have the option to throw stuff. It's either to be a part of a puzzle, or there actually are going to be some enemies later down the line that we have to fight. Oh, look, an island. A bunch of islands. Or the mainland. Could be either. I haven't seen anything, and at some point we're going to start walking around in circles. Because that is bound to happen. And I think I find something new, but it's already the first building or something that we discovered. Alright, I see something there. Let's go have a look. This is definitely something we... Or it could be the very first building we actually took a look at. Yeah, this could be the first building we found. Alright, what is inside of you?
They're stuck to a dresser with rust. Must have been sitting here a long time. Well, they were just a cheap crap.
Does the price of the tools really matter?
Of course it matters.
Oh, cheers. Can't examine bunk bed.
They're camp beds. Remember when you paid to send me to the summer camp? They had these beds.
Actually, the
Cabins looked a lot like this one too.
So, mate, are we... You sent me to summer... Is this my adoptive father or something now that is inside of me? Or another family friend? If so, then this is all kinds of fucked up now. We came from there, did we not? So I don't see any point in going back there. We've kind of investigated. We've come around now full circle. That was the first building we investigated, and that is the second building we investigated. I wonder what I have missed. Well, so far we haven't found a shovel. I was hoping to find a shovel somewhere and dig on the point in that old building where the arrow kind of pointed me at. Do we have an inventory? I'm sure I need to check. Let's write my right mouse to examine inventory. Well, we don't have anything in the inventory. Alright. Gonna check. Okay. The game at least saves when we exit, so I don't have to bother with that. Let's have a look at the beach side, if there's anything here. If I can't find anything here, I would assume that we go to the dead forest that we saw. There could be something there. That's the abandoned ruins, where we need the shovel. Or I would presume that we need a shovel, because it's kind of pointing at something, that there would be buried something. That's my video game logic for you all. There's nothing really on the beach side. Alright. There's something we need to do with the pickaxe, but I can't find any other items. Alright, we're going to the dead forest. Doesn't seem to be anything. Is that a shadow? That's just a shadow. Anyone? Have I been into that house? I have not. Oh, this is just another part of the... Well, at least we found this house. That's good. Don't know how I missed it previously, but I don't care. We have found it, so we might find some clues.